it's time to learn the selection, the marquee and the lasso tool. Let's create this house again with these two options. All right, now let's create a new layer. This is gonna be your first project in Photoshop. Let's start from the roof. For this one, let's pick up the polygon and lasso tool. Why? I'm just gonna show you why. So basically this is how it works. So I'm just gonna click here. If it doesn't work, double click, click OK and start again. Click here and make sure just go along the line, click here, 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 and when you see this circle, just click and we have the selection. Now press I on your keyboard to pick this color. Make sure you hold down Alt or Option and press Delete. When this color is on top, you have to hold down Alt and Delete to fill it with this color. Now it's filled, you don't see it. So let me check this off. This is the color. Now turn it on. So most of the time, this is how we do it. Now press Command and Control D to deselect it. Click and add another layer. Again, pick up the polygon and lasso tool. Or from now on, we're just gonna click on the keyboard shortcut L. Now, let's go for this one very quickly. To go straight, let me just go back. With the backspace, you can go back and remove it. If I want to go straight, click, and you see, if I hold down Shift, it's gonna be totally straight. Click, 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 and click. Press I on your keyboard. Again, Alt or Option Delete. One more time. Now, this is a cool trick. If I go back and click on this lasso tool, I can move this around. I can move it to the right. And to just change the size, right click and click on Transform Selection. If it's gonna be like this, press Command Control Z, hold down Shift and drag it to the right. So we have the same thing. Now press Enter. Press I on your keyboard to pick this color. Alt Delete, Command Control D, and check this off. We have something like this. If we have something like this again, this time I'm just gonna pick up my rectangle marquee tool. Like this. I Alt Delete to fill this, and I can just move this a bit. This too. Hold down Shift and click to move it a bit down. Alright, cool. Let's go back. What else we have here? Let's just start with this one. This one, I'm just gonna right click here and pick up the marquee tool, rectangle marquee tool, and click and drag. Alright, add another layer. Press I, click, Alt Delete. Now, for the back one, this is what we're gonna do. So click on the layer below it, click a new layer, and now we are working on this layer because it should be behind this layer. This is on top. Click on again rectangle marquee tool, click, drag and select. Press I, click to pick that color, Alt Delete. Command Control D to deselect it, and voila, check this out. So basically, this is what we do for this circle. Right click, elliptical marquee tool, and there is a cool point. For this one, press Command Control R to show a cool trick. For the circle, I don't know which part I have to put my mouse to be a proper circle. Command Control D. Now, I'm just going to show you a trick. Put this ruler here and click and drag this one and put it here. Now, go a bit closer. Put your mouse here, click, hold down Shift and drag. And see, this is gonna be very nice. Now, when you hold down Shift, you also can hold your space bar and you can move this around and you can just find your position. Sometimes you go here, but if you're holding down the space, you can go back, let space go. So keep holding the shift, and this is gonna be our totally circle. Press I, click, so we have this color, Alt delete, and let's turn that off, and we have this. So now let's go click on the top layer, click another one, and I'm just gonna get closer. For this one, I want to use my elliptical marquee tool, and again, click here, and drag and put it here. Now click. Now I'm not using my shift because this is not a proper circle. Now this is gonna be something like this. Cool. Press I on your keyboard and Alt delete. For now, I'm just gonna turn that off. Click on the layer below it, another layer, and to click and create this rectangle. Which one? Right click, rectangle marquee tool, and here we go. I to pick a color, Alt delete. What about this one? Simple, polygonal lasso tool. Click here, or if it's not straight again, I'm just gonna click here, here, and here. Connected, Alt delete. You wanna see it? Turn that off. This is gonna be. What about this one? The same thing. This polygonal lasso tool, here, Alt delete. So this is basically how we use rectangle marquee tool and polygonal lasso tool. So this is going to be your assignment. Make sure you do it properly. When you are done, then you can go to the next lesson.